Hello everybody, Toastbomb here, and today we are going to be talking about some techniques to try and keep from getting frustrated and keep from getting angry. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is a thing that I learned from Day 9. And he was talking about this in one of his episodes, and he said it's something that helped him a lot as well. And that is that this anger and frustration that you can feel, all that, it's just chemicals. All it is. Just chemicals. It's not some sort of mystical wizardry that's putting a spell on you that you have no control over. No. It's just chemicals that your brain is producing, and you can choose how to react to them. And if you don't want to react to them, you can, if you really want to. Because all it is just chemicals. And that's it. And then also, remember that logic beats anger, defeats it, goes away. If you think logically about your situation and you take a step back when you die or something stupid happens, logic will beat anger. Think about it, say someone's lagging really hard and you end up dying. You could either get really frustrated and go, I'm angry. Or you could take a step back and you could think logically about it and think, that death doesn't even matter because I couldn't even do anything about it because the guy's literally lagging around and he's eating lead. And then boom! What you've just done there is shot down that anger with some logic. But that's another thing, is how do you think logically? If you're kind of frustrated, kind of angry, it's hard to do that. Well, one thing you can do is just try to take a step back. Like, take a deep breath while you're in respawn, or you're in between games and you're still frustrated about losing, something like that. Take a step back, look away from the screen, take a deep breath, and then try and clear your mind and then think logically and work through those problems. And think about what you have actually learned from what has happened and how you can improve, because A, that'll help you easily, logically think through this problem and work out that issue, but also will help you in the long run and make you better at the game. Now, so far, these are mostly all things to try and take away anger when you are already angry. But how do you just keep from getting angry in the first place? Well, that all has to do with conditioning. Really slow conditioning. Because when you do something over and over and over and over again, eventually your mind gets drilled into naturally, instinctually reacting that way to that situation. So over time, that is maybe what you've been conditioned to do, is when you die or something iffy happens, your brain just says, get angry! And that is its natural reaction because it's been conditioned to do that. Now, in order to start reversing this effect, one of the things is that a lot of times this anger is also associated with swearing. So that is a big thing too, is if you consciously, when you get angry, think about what you're saying and try to catch those swear words and don't say them, then, since swear words are, for the most part, connected with that anger and frustration, you can start lowering the amount of swear words you say, and then that will start lowering the amount of anger you feel, and then from there, because you're getting less angry, it's a little bit more controllable, it's a little bit more manageable. So in those situations where you don't get as angry, you can think logically and work your way through it, and then you can continually lower that bar of anger that you feel, and you can get it down to zero. So it's not an instant fix, it's not a quick little thing. It takes a little while, it can take a few days, maybe a few weeks, maybe even longer. It probably varies a lot from person to person. But that's what you have to do, just start small with words that you're saying that will come out of your mouth that you can hopefully catch, and then slowly you can take those away, chip away at it, and then you can pretty much clear that problem of getting angry. But anyways, that'll be it for this one. I hope maybe you learned a few tips. Some of those things helped me, some of those things I've heard from other people and have helped them. So go through and try them. if you have problems with sometimes getting a little bit frustrated during matches. But anyways, that'll be it for this one. See you later. Bye.
Enemy team nearing victory.